Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, once again, it's time to get it in. It's your boy, the Dustin legend, Leon Rogers, and you're locked into Sports Unplugged, the man across the board that pushes the buttons and make everything happen. Big man, what up?
What it do?
How you feeling, brother?
Feeling good, man.
Hey, man, we got a guest in studio today. Now, I need you to bring the music down because I need everybody out here that's watching at WGCI.com, keyword sports. Follow us on Twitter at Sports Unplugged, at Leon Rogers, at Big Med. I got to be honest. Everybody that knows me knows I'm a competitive guy. I like to talk trash. It's nothing. Playing cards, tiddlywinks, Jenga, Pictionary. We talk mad crap. So, Nike, I'm an ambassador for Nike, an ambassador for Nike football. Shout out to the good people over at Nike. So they have these fuel band games that the ambassadors get to compete in, flag football. So we had one, Bears versus Packers, and my good friend, sir, introduce yourself.
Welcome. This is Ahmed Brahma, a very known Ghanaian.
Right. All right. So this brother, me and him are going back and forth on Instagram. And he's like, yo, I'm finna put an L on y'all, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, dude, whatever. Okay. I said, so if you win, I'll let you come on Sports Unplugged. You can hold it down with me. Whatever, talk the talk, and bring your bum-ass friend Jerry Azuma, which he didn't come. You know, the Chancellor of Haberdashery has things to do. He moves around like a boss.
That's the mayor.
And then I said, but if you lose, I want a flag from Ghana autographed by both of y'all. Yeah. All right? So he's here today.
Because it was predicted 2 weeks ahead of time that
it was a great game.
We're going to win. It was only a good game towards the 5 minutes left when I was just throwing Hail Marys up the bums.
Shout out to my man Ace who kept us in it. We were down. Listen, and let me tell you something. Like, everybody butt cheeks on the Packer side got tight on that last interception because my man looked like he was on his way back. So Amar was like, I'm going to take the penalty. He's not going to score. It's not going to happen.
I played football before. But you take the penalty.
Shout out to Rock City who changed the culture of the game.
The reason why soccer players should be playing soccer.
The game could have been put away. Let's break it down. It could have been put away. It would have been a 2-touchdown lead, insurmountable with like 8 seconds left. DJ Rock City, Mohawk and all, streaks up the sideline. Wide open. When I say wide open, wide open than the Octomom's vagina. That's how wide open he was.
I just call him DJ Fumble City.
So he launches the ball, and it's like a scene out of Rudy. It's like, this is going to be a great story. And Rock City
his first catch of the day, actually.
And after he told you, throw it to me. They not looking at me.
Yo, man, that's all I was hearing in the huddle. I was like, Roxy, I'm going to get you the ball, man. Just run.
Just with that voice right there. I'm going to get you the ball.
Just run.
Be cool. And he did. But before he got the ball, which gave us a chance to come back and win the ball game. But no, I'm glad to have you here, man. This brother's very knowledgeable about football, played the game, so he understands. Woo, yes, sir. Oh, y'all, yeah, I seen that. Y'all write the little joints. I got to do that. I'm going to do that at the crib. Do you write on all the bricks?
No, you pick a few.
Okay.
We pick a few.
And then if they pull that one.
You understand, but I mess with a competitive click.
Yeah. So Jason Prinzo. Shout out to Jason Prinzo, a.k.a. Johnny Football Face. Yeah, he looked like, I told him, I said, dude, Johnny Manziel.
It's not going to make it.
I said, you ain't never messed with anybody down there around Texas area, dog? Because you got a son that play football at Texas A&M. And then when he seen the picture, I was like, yo, B.
Yo, man, shout out to Jason, but don't you ever say to me again, you want to spar me before your match. I will put you through that wall like Martin with the pumpkin head.
Now, Jay's kind of nice, man.
He nice, but, man, a couple of hits is a wrap.
So you're going to go with the power shots.
Everybody go down, you hit him in the rib. Won't get shot in the rib.
We're going to talk about boxing, but let's get into football first. NFL. Listen, Bears in trouble, man. But I'm a fan, and I had this conversation with Jerry on the web. We actually got him back into it. Me and Jerry usually don't get into it, but it got heated between us because I was like, yo, I'm tired. I will say it again. I'm so tired of the cover two. I'm tired of Lovey. He has to go. I wish the Bears would draft some athletic cornerback. So he hit me back, was like, well, Jennings is doing this. I said, Jennings has been in the league 6 years. This is his breakout. This is the best season he's ever had, and I attribute that to the Bears' front seven. When they get pressure on the quarterback, that's when the secondary gets turnovers. But I'm talking about, I asked him, do you trust Charles Tillman and Jennings on to cover a receiver by themselves 80% of the time?
Are they in their prime? Are you talking about right now?
Right now, do you trust them to cover a receiver 80% of the time?
Early in the season, I would say yes. Right now, no, just for the simple fact that because of the injuries, it happens. And these receivers out here are big, and they wait for it to get cold so they can run right through you.
And my thing with Tim Jennings, he's fast. He's small, but he's small. And at the end of the day, if you watch a lot of his interceptions, they come off tip balls at the line of scrimmage, batted up in the air. Now you
can't teach that though.
Yeah, but the one person in the secondary that I feel creates his own madness is Peanut with the peanut punch. Like he literally lets people go by him, punches the ball out, runs up, tackle, punches the ball out.
I don't know how it happens every time though. I just don't understand it.
It's a skill set.
At some point, you got to be like, oh, that's Tillman.
Right. Or just go down.
Put the jersey over the ball.
But I would love to see the Bears draft a Claiborne-type player that's over in Dallas who's eventually probably going to pan out to be a good cover guy. Yeah. Or McCourty in New England that can run with people and may not get all the turnovers that you get from a Peanut, but people are not throwing at him. Like, you take away a receiver. And I understand that there are not too many shutdown corners in the league. I get it. But you got a lot of guys who can cover
like those
good.
Cats out of Seattle.
Yeah, big guys. 6'3", can run with you. Richard Sherman. Well, they got to get off the drugs, though, first. They got the leader enhancement stuff. But, man,
PEDs.
What do you think about that? Because I love to see Urlacher and Lance Briggs are not getting any younger. So I love to see them blitz more. I love to see Briggs come off the edge.
I actually thought that was going to happen with that front seven. Like you going to see more blitzes out of Urlacher because nobody would touch him.
But you're still asking Urlacher to drop back 15 yards and try to cover a LaShawn McCoy. That ain't happening no more, man.
I mean, a big thing came out of the whole Jermichael Finley talking about Brian Urlacher and him being
Jermichael Finley's an ass.
Well, he is an ass, but the thing is,
but he don't have to come through that middle.
I mean, understandable. But the thing is, he didn't say anything that was really false. He is older. He is slower. It is what it is.
But you can't say he did say something that was false.
He said that the
Bears defense is better without him, and that's
not
bull.
true. That's not true. But I do
that's
see
like saying the Bulls are better without Mike. Come on, man.
Yeah, man. But the thing is, like you said, Brian Urlacher's older. He's slower. Yeah. It is what it is with Lovey, man. It's a base defense. It is what it is. They always say it is what it is. There's nothing flashy about it. They're not going to change the way they do it. If you look at the Minnesota game, Adrian Peterson had over 100 yards rushing in the first quarter.
Oh,
first quarter. Wow. But then he had 50 yards in the rest of the game. You know what I'm saying?
They adjusted.
But the damage had been done.
It was still
not really. The Bears did not. The Bears defense did not lose that game. Jay Cutler threw a pick six.
Time out. And then before you say talk about the man Jay Cutler, I'm tired of everybody talking about Jay Cutler. No. What you want that man to do with no line? And he only throwing the one receiver. It's like me throwing a Rock City. Everybody dropping the ball.
I'm not blaming Jay Cutler.
Okay, I'm just saying a lot of Bears fans do.
No. But the game. I mean, that game though, it was a tough game. He did throw some bad balls. But the thing is, when he threw those bad balls. One got taken back.
I think two of them was tipped. Definitely two was tipped by the receivers.
Well, one got taken back to the house, another one got taken back to like the 5-yard line. You know what I'm saying? And the Bears defense really couldn't do anything with that.
You got to think about that one that got taken back to the house. I think it was only 3 people chasing him. Right. Brandon Marshall, Jay Cutler, and a lineman.
And the first one, that one hurt because it was inside their 10. Okay, I gave him that one. Mm-hmm. But at the end of the day,
think about it, the only game that the Bears defense has really looked bad in is San Francisco.
Yeah, they
San Francisco came in and just.
What about the first Green Bay game?
First Green Bay, it was a close game. Remember, Jay Cutler had what? About 4 picks in that game. So it is
a Monday night game, right?
Yeah, it's a Monday night game. Yeah. Whenever Jay plays the Green Bay Packers on a national primetime game, he loses his mind.
I just wish, and I think what I really get mad about, Lovey says, like the whole, it is what it is. We're playing the cover 2, and that's all. That's that. And to me, excuse me for lack of a better word, that's bullshit. Like, I can't just listen. If you're getting, I've never can anybody sitting in this room right now, honestly, and we all watch football, whether it be recreationally or we just into it hardcore, have you ever heard anybody say, wow, Lovey outcoached somebody this Sunday?
Now, my favorite thing is when somebody says that.
I've never.
One of my favorite things is somebody says that he thinks that Lovey's headphones headset is not plugged in. He's just out there with that blank stare on his face.
Yo, man, all I know, there's a coward out there sitting on the couch waiting for the biggest coach payday of all time. Because I think if Coward come in here, it's gonna be a lot of changes.
Now, see, I don't
want Coward.
I don't want. I tell you who I want.
One of them old school coaches that are gonna be in my faces.
See, I want a young, new, hip,
who you
fresh
want?
Guy. I want my man from Boise State. I'm swear to God, dog. I like him.
Boise State.
He's a good coach.
I want Sean Payton.
There you go.
Give me Sean Payton.
He's from
around here.
But he going to Dallas if he go anyway. He going to the Star, baby, and Jerry going to bless him. We not blessing nobody over here. That's why I'm saying.
But he's going to stay warm, too, over there.
Yeah, he going to get blessed. He go mess with Big Jerry. What I'm saying, and the reason why I'm going for the Boise State guy, he's a guy from college. He's going to have to prove something to you. You ain't got to really pay him super large amount of money that you'd have to pay a Coward or a Sean Payton. And he's going to bring a fresh, new look. And, not to mention, he has a relationship with one of your defensive players on your squad.
Is he an offensive guy?
Who? Yeah, what for he beat Oklahoma? Look how he beat Oklahoma that year.
I'm just saying, you know.
Man. Jay Cutler, they throw the ball all around the field at Boise State.
What about you bring your man Gruden? Chucky.
No.
Chucky comfortable. Chucky like, I'm straight. This ABC gig, I'm cool.
I don't want Chucky. Chucky can stay where he at.
Hey, he an offensive mind, man.
He an offensive mind, but that man play around too much when it comes to quarterback.
But he rich, though. He banked up. He's like, well, what y'all going to pay me to step out there and deal with this BS on every weekly basis when I can sit up here and judge y'all from the booth, warm, and make millions? I'm not coming down there.
Yeah. When you speaking about college, so who you got in this college game coming up?
College, I told you.
We said both. I think we both said Alabama.
Alabama's going to beat Notre Dame, but I think Notre Dame has the best shot of beating Alabama than they did Georgia.
Exactly what I said.
Because Georgia has so much speed on the outside.
I'm still going with Notre Dame winning the game because I feel like they have the best D line. You know, they mess with a lot of big boys. They got some
monsters up front.
Yeah, and also Notre Dame's O-line is basically about the same size as Texas A&M O-line. That was just moving around.
I mean, them SEC boys ain't small.
I know, but you saw that first half when Texas A&M was just they was running that ball right. Come on, man.
But Golston is not Johnny Manziel.
It's not Johnny Football. Oh, I'm sorry.
This is true.
Johnny Heisman.
Yeah,
this is true.
And that's the one thing. Like people were trying to make that parallel.
We'll see what Manziel look like next year when his offensive coordinator just left.
Yeah,
that hurt him too. I know
one thing. I would like to sign up for the draft, please.
Nah.
He got no choice. Here all 4 years.
What, are you going as a cornerback?
He got to go as something, man. Hey, he'll get exposed if he play again next year.
I don't know. I think he's one of them Tebow type guys. Like no matter what happens, he's gonna do well in college. It's the next level that you got to see.
Well, he gonna be that guy with the board.
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
Catch a quick.
You get a check.
Cash 300 check.
Yeah, and invest. Hey, man, when we come back, we're going to get into some Laker talk.
No, we didn't talk about your boy Rob Parker.
Yeah, Rob Parker lost his damn mind, man. I'll let you know what that's all about when we come right back. Sports Unplugged. You don't want to miss this segment, man. Remember, follow us on Twitter, @BigMed, @LeonRogers, @Sports Unplugged. Catch us streaming live, WGCI.com, keyword sports. We'll be right back.